I rolled my ankle the other day, so I gotta take it slow for a little bit. I'm a very indecisive person. One thing that really sticks out, like, to like explain how indecisive I am about like everything. I've been needing shoes for literally like a month now. Like I bleed every time I skate now. But I'm so indecisive that I couldn't pick what shoes I wanted for like a month straight. I ordered some yesterday finally because I was like, this is dumb. I'm just gonna find a cheap pair and order them because I'm gonna ruin them anyway. That's how indecisive I will literally bleed skateboarding if it means I don't have to make a decision. Oh, that felt decent. I'm really awkward around people. I can't get out of. Oh, was that dog shit? Nah, that's a leaf. But yeah, I just can't get out of my head for like anything. Yeah, so when I'm around people, it's like I can't be myself like how I am right now. I can't be like how I am now, just like chilling. There's always these thoughts of like, I wonder how they perceive me right now. Yeah, I'm always worried about like little things that don't really matter. Like, not on some OCD shit, but like, there's a lot of times. I guess it depends like how I'm feeling that day. But there's a lot of times where I'm like, I'll take a video of myself like from the back of my head just to like make sure that I don't look like an idiot and my hair doesn't look dumb. I know it kind of sounds insane. That's how deep my insecurities go. Like I things that I will never see, like from my point of view, like I worry about. Like it doesn't matter. And I don't know why I think it does. And I remember one time in high school when I was like on Vyvanse a lot. I'll probably talk about that, but that was a bad time in my life. But I remember in high school, like going off of that hair thing. Like I was wearing a hat, which I usually never did. Me and my one mutual friend were just like sitting there waiting for our other friends to come over, and I was literally for like an hour taking pictures of the back of my head, making sure my hair didn't stick out of my hat in a weird way. And I kept on asking, like, "Yo, does this look fine?" One of my friends was like, "Dude, it doesn't matter." But I didn't care because like it really mattered to me. It really doesn't though. Like there's no chance that like going out I would ever see the back of my head. Like it's so dumb to talk about and like think about now. Yeah, I guess I could talk about the whole Vyvanse thing. The Chronicles of Vyvanse. It's basically Adderall if you don't know. Yeah, growing up I was like I would always tell myself like I'm never gonna do a pill because I saw my mom get in that loop really mess up my mom. Even though I didn't really understand what she was going through at the time because I was so young, but she would always tell me, like, never put a pill in your mouth. And I would listen. But, like, around high school, starting to get into weed, and I'd always tell myself, like, weed is the most I'll do. My friends started bringing around pills and, like, talking about pills. So, like, obviously, when you're that young, you're curious, like, no matter what. Like, you see them taking them, and you're like, damn, how does that make you feel? Like, why do you do that? Before you do anything, you're like, you can't even like imagine what it's really like. Yeah, I was curious one day because they kept on talking about Vyvanse and like would always bring it around. So one day I was just like, fuck it, like why not? What's the worst that could happen? So yeah, I got a pill from one of them. I was really nervous to take it because I was like, in my head, I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. They just made it seem like it wasn't a big deal and like it wouldn't hurt. I emptied half of it out into a water bottle and just like chugged it because I didn't like the idea of swallowing a pill. So yeah, I chugged it. I remember on the bus, and it was like I would always listen to music on the bus going to school. So like I'd get like super into music. Music was a big part of like why I liked it so much. Like the dopamine that you would get from music normally is just like double the amount on Vyvanse. You would stand up tall and like walk with like a good posture. Some parts were really good, and I can see how they could help people, but like there was a lot of bad parts. It was fine at first, and then it slowly started to become like, I really want this every day. The fucked up thing is, I didn't even have a prescription. My friend would literally just give them to me because he had them. He would never ask for money or anything. So I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! Like I can just do this now." So yeah, it was cool, but then it started to get really bad. My appetite was really messed up. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. There was so many times where I would buy lunch in school and I just wouldn't eat it, or I'd just give it to somebody. 'Cause I wanted to seem like it was fine, like I wasn't fucked up. There were so many days where I didn't sleep at all, and I would take more Vyvanse just to stay up during the day. And that's really bad looking back. Like I think now that's why I have like heart palpitations every once in a while because I was putting so much stress on my heart and like my whole body physically for like a year straight. I think you should take it once a day and not like multiple times, and that's what I would do. I would take some in the morning. Sometimes I would take some in school, like put it in a water bottle, sip it throughout the day, just to keep that peak high going. And then I would get home, take more, just to avoid the come down because the come down was so bad, man. Like it's literally the worst I've ever felt about like anything. And I don't know why I put up with it. I mean, I do know because it was like I just liked the high. Yeah, like, and I remember it got to a really weird point. Like my friends would come over and I wouldn't talk to them. I would just sit at my desk trying to make a beat, or like sit at my desk and like listen to music or watch YouTube while they were in the back, just like talking and chilling. What the fuck was that? Yeah, it got really bad. And I know Vyvanse is like the calmer version of Adderall, but it's still like a stimulant and like it can really fuck you up. And I remember my friend mentioned one time that like I was acting different and you could tell, but I didn't care. I just liked it and I didn't think it would do any damage, but it really messed up like my social life for a while. Like, I was already awkward to begin with. This just made it like a lot worse. Yeah. One day I just woke up and I was like, what am I doing, man? Like, I said I would never take pills. And then as I started doing Vyvanse too, I left out that like I got into like Zans and like a bunch of other shit. Just a bunch of other shit that I normally would not have ever taken. Like I got into Zans, I got into Somas, which is like a muscle relaxer. I got into LSD, weird experimental like research drugs like etizolam and like phenibut, whatever, kratom, just like so much shit. Like Klonopin, Valium. Like I think why I always miss drugs isn't even because of the drugs themselves. It was the situation like that I was in, and I just happened to be doing drugs at the time. When I was doing everything, like I had somewhat of a life. Like I had people around me. Drugs were like at one point like my main focus. I should have died a couple times, honestly. I remember my one friend, he got a bunch of fake Xans. He fronted me 5 of them. I remember that night we're starting to take some, and then I remember taking a shot of alcohol of Captain Morgan, and then throwing up, and then I woke up and I had like a half of one left. So that means I took 4.5 fake Xans. They were Hulks, so like they were like I think like 4 or 3 milligrams. I forget. It was a lot. You should never mix alcohol and Xanax. If I didn't throw up, I might have actually died because I don't know what was in those Xans. But I remember they were strong. I was talking about anxiety earlier. I think that's why I liked them too, because it gave me something to focus on that wasn't my anxiety. Oh my god, kickflips are so annoying. I really hate doing them, man. Like they're not fun and they don't look good to me anymore, man. I turned 25 like a couple weeks ago, and it fucking sucks. My brain is technically fully formed, but I still feel like I'm 16. Yeah, nothing changes as you get older. Nothing clicks. I always thought that something would click when you get older, but literally nothing happens. Time just moves on. If I'm lucky, a quarter of my life is over. It really sucks because I feel like I've done nothing with my life. Like I haven't experienced a lot yet. It's a really shitty feeling because I feel like time is running out. But I don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want. I don't know. I mean, like, I have this idea in my head of what I want. I don't know how to get there. What I imagine my life to be when I'm like 40 something. I want to be like married or something and like have a kid, a dog, a house with like land on it. But I don't know like what I want to do to get that. Like, I don't know what I'm passionate about anymore. So it's this constant cycle of like swapping things that I like. Like, part of me wants to just like drop the entire internet and just like live off the grid. Like I want to just like fucking forget society. I want to like forget everything and just fucking start over, man. I feel like I really fucked up my life. Fear controls me so much, man. I'm afraid of everything, like for no good, genuine reason. This whole thing, I'm really just like forcing myself to do something. I really hate it, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm just so over everything. I've been talking a lot of negative things. I guess I could talk positive. That's so positive right there. I love landing primo. Not everything has been bad. I mean, there's tiny improvements happening. Like, I used to get up at like 4 p.m., but right now it's like 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's cool getting up early. Kind of opened up to my mom and my sister. Like, they know that I've been a little messed up for a while now, but they don't know how to help. They don't want to put pressure on me, I'm assuming, so they're not like forcing me to do anything because they know it's overwhelming for me. But like, I don't know, I've never had like pressure to like do anything before, so that's why I think it's so easy to just like sit back and do nothing. Like, I had some money saved up for a while, but now I'm at a point where like I don't want to do anything at all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta do something, but everything sucks. My daily routine has been the same for a long time. I wake up, drink coffee, chill at my desk, maybe skate, come back home. If I gotta work on anything like music video or something, I'll do that. If not, I'll just sit there, literally just listen to music, maybe play a game. Games have been super unenjoyable lately, so it's like I don't know what to do anymore with my time. I'm losing the enjoyment that I once had for everything that I loved. I don't know what my plan is. I don't know what I want. I don't know anything. I'm just here breathing. I've really been just yapping and barely focusing. Everything kind of sucks. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want. I don't know what's even going on anymore. I'm tired of living the same days over and over. But breaking the cycle feels impossible. And I've been trying, like, with little things, like getting my sleep schedule together. That's been a little bit better. I have more time to do things, but now I don't know what to do with my time that I have now. I have all of these things that I could do, like, I know I need to do, and I just hate my situation. And I have hated it for a long time, and I don't know how to get out of it. Alright, that's about it.